One of the goals of the Premier Piano course and Premier Piano Express is to prepare students to play the masterworks. To that end, we introduce original masterwork pieces at the appropriate level whenever we can. An example of one of these pieces is found in the Repertoire Book 3. The title of it is Balancing Act, and it correlates with Unit 1, which introduces the 4 chord to students. What I would do first with this piece is have students identify the key and then look at the right hand and find all of the 1, 4, and 5/7 chords. So in this piece, we're using 1, 4, 6, 4, and 5, 6, 5 in the right hand. Next, I would have them play the right hand. Then I would go to the left hand and have them play the left hand by itself. The important thing to note about the left hand is that they need to follow the fingering really closely because there are places where they have to extend their hand, going down a 6th. And then there's also a measure where they're going to extend and then they're going to contract. So they really need to follow the fingering carefully so that they can get all of that melody notes. The left hand spans the interval in an octave. All right, then you need to ask your students a couple questions like, which hand has the melody? And they're going to see that the left hand has the melody, and then which hand has the accompaniment? That's in the right hand. The title Balancing Act is really important to show to students and talk to them about what it means to them. This is actually an editorial title. The composer did not have a title for this piece, so we added this title, and by calling it Balancing Act, that points out to the student that they really have to think about the balance. And since the melody's in the left hand, that's always a little bit more difficult for students to bring out than when the melody is in the right hand. So the whole focus of the piece really, other than the chords, is balancing out that melody. Here's how I work with students on that. First, let me just show you, I'm going to exaggerate, but a typical student might play the piece like this. Now I'm exaggerating, but you can hear the right hand is way too loud. So I've found with students that it's easier, instead of saying, no, you need to play the right hand softer, that it's easier to take away all of the sound in the right hand and then gradually add it back in. So I would have them take the right hand and just more or less fake it. Like move their fingers, have them be on the correct keys, but they're not actually making any sound. And then I have them gradually add a little bit of sound in, like, and they might at first not even get an even sound between the 3 notes because they're trying to play softly. But by doing that, then you get that level that you want in the right hand. When you feel good about that and they feel confident with it, then you can add the left hand. And you've got the perfect balance between the hands. All right, let's take a listen to this piece and see what it sounds like.